Hello, I'm Sheriff Eilidh MacDonald. I am the Temporary Sheriff Principal of Grampian, Highland and Islands. I have been a sheriff in the sheriffdom since my appointment in 2016. I've spent my whole working life in the Highlands. Living and working in the Highlands has been an immense privilege and joy for me. The purpose of this video is to assist and support potential applicants for the post of Sheriff in Lerwick, Shetland. The Sheriff in Lerwick will conduct all of the court business on a 2-week on, 2-week off rota. You will be working for 2 weeks out of every 4. I hope this video will give you some insight into the sheriffdom and the sheriff's role with some additional information specific to this post. The full competition information will be available on the JABS website from competition launch, including other videos setting out further information. I would encourage you to have a close look at all of that in due course. My role as Sheriff Principal is to lead and manage the Sheriff Court business across the sheriffdom. I will be in post until March, when a new Sheriff Principal will take up the post. In Grampian, Highlands and Islands, we have 13 Sheriff Courts spread across a large geographical area, stretching from Shetland in the north, down to Fort William, out west to Stornoway and Lochmaddy, and eastwards to Aberdeen and Peterhead. Notwithstanding that, all sheriffs in our sheriffdom can meet regularly. We work together as much as possible by communicating frequently. Technology helps us with that. We are well used to Teams and WebEx meetings. The Sheriff Principal works closely with all sheriffs, and we maintain a collegiate atmosphere despite the significant distances between us all. There are challenges in working in courts which others see as being remote. Lerwick is, of course, not remote to you if you work there. There are also significant benefits to working in an island court. Travelling to and from Lerwick can have its challenges, of course, particularly in the winter months, but there are good air links from Inverness, Aberdeen, Edinburgh and Glasgow, and regular ferry services for overnight travel. Once in Lerwick, you benefit from a vibrant community full of arts and culture, beautiful scenery, and good, hard-working people. If you become the sheriff in Lerwick, you will become an important, well-kent member of the community there. Please look at the Shetland Times to see the well wishes and respect given by the community to the departing sheriff, Sheriff Cruikshank. He became a valued and respected member of the community there. That could be you. In Lerwick, you will be responsible for all the court business, both civil and criminal. As an island court, Lerwick conducts all summary criminal business and solemn criminal business, including sheriff and jury trials a few times a year. You will have to deal with all types of civil work, ranging across simple procedure cases, family cases, children's hearing referrals, and civil cases of varying complexity. There is a scheduled court programme which organises the business for each day, but during any 1 week, you could be expected to deal with a wide range of all types of business. Sometimes the workload can be heavy, but sometimes not. It will vary. You will be required to stay on the island during the court weeks, of course. Lerwick is not commutable. However, there is no requirement to live in Shetland permanently. You will, however, be required to live within the sheriffdom, and the position on travelling expenses available to you will be confirmed in the application guidance note and formal advertisement when the competition launches. I know these will be important matters that you will have to consider when deciding whether to apply. Lerwick Sheriff Court staff are supported by court staff in Inverness and Aberdeen currently. The Sheriff Clerks will be extremely helpful to you in your new role, and there is a wealth of experience in the court service which will be invaluable. In this post, you will have the opportunity of working with committed court staff and with supportive sheriff colleagues doing a wide range of interesting and stimulating work. You have to be willing to embrace and prepare for Highland life. If you like to live in the busyness and buzz of a city, this job will not be for you. But if you like to manage your own time have an appropriate work-life balance, and want to be part of a thriving smaller community, you should apply. As a new sheriff sitting on your own in a court such as Lerwick, you will have to manage yourself effectively, but you will not be without support. You will get training from the Judicial Institute on appointment. You will get the opportunity to sit in with experienced sheriffs in the sheriffdom to shadow them as they work in order to learn some of the job. The support from Judicial Office, the Judicial Institute, and the online resources of the Judicial Hub are all there to assist you. Colleagues in Grampian, Highland and Islands are always willing to assist new sheriffs, and the Judicial Office run a mentoring scheme which would enable you to access support from a more experienced sheriff colleague if you wish. We have all been new at some point. You will not be on your own as you navigate the job. You will have to learn quickly, particularly in any areas of law that you are not currently familiar with, but as I say, support is always available if you ask for it. The competition will launch in February 2026. We are hopeful that many of you will apply. This is a special opportunity for someone. Thank you for listening. I wish you all the best in your application journey. Please look at the JABS website for the full information, the application form, and lots of other information on the application process. The email address for JABS can be found easily on the website. Please email them if you have any specific questions. They will be very helpful. Thank you.